the best free affiliate funnel builder in the world.
And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the GroovePages app and show you how to build a page or a website very quickly with GroovePages. The first thing you'll notice when you log in is a list of the current websites that you have here. I just have one right now. Over here is where you'll be able to click to go through our different apps right now. It's just GroovePages itself. Close that. In the top right is where you'll find things about your account. This further menu will have more information that you're actually in a site to the website or the page. Furthermore, when you have a lot of websites, it will be easier to find your sites using the advanced filter. Search by pages, name, the creation date, the last date that it was uploaded, and any particular name information that you put in the search field. So let's jump right in and let's start building a website. Okay, so I'm going to click New Site, and I want you to take a look right here because I want to describe what's going to be here in the future. Of course, you can always build a blank template from scratch, and that's what we're going to be doing today. But I want you to picture here, you're going to see a couple of different tabs. One is going to say Pages, another one is going to say Websites, and another one will say Funnels. So if you're looking to build funnels, you'll click on a tab here that would say Funnels, and you'll get all different types of funnels, like webinar funnels, product launch funnels, book funnels, tripwire funnels, landing page funnels, and list building funnels, and things like that. So that would be funnels. So you can imagine things like wellness or real estate or different types of niche websites that are fully built out, sort of like you remember back in the days of WordPress, about us page, contact page, media, home pages, different things like that. Then over here, like I said, there'll be a tab that says Pages. And that's like if you're looking for your one pages, things like a 404 page or a one page event page or something like that. But let's jump right in. Click on Blank Template and let's start building the site from scratch. And I'm going to show you how easy this is. Okay, and as you can see, it's a little bit empty here. This is our palette. You can see what our website is going to look like. And we haven't put anything on there just yet. But I just want to walk you around the interface. Up to the top left, this shows you what page you're in your home page. I'm going to show you how we add pages from this point. We have something called Expert Mode, which I'm leading on. I'll explain that when our palette shows up with our style editor and our functionality. This right here is a preview of how your site's going to look like on a desktop, a laptop, an iPad, or a mobile phone. I'll show that later when we actually have the website here. These features I'll go over while we're building our website. This is where you'll find information to publish your website. And finally is this thing right here. And the one thing I want to go over right now, we can come back to some of these things later, is your site settings. This is where you're going to want to start first. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to name our site. The next thing you're going to want to do is load up a favicon. That is what shows up in your browser tab. That looks something like this, where you see these little icons that represent your brand in the browser. And you would just have your design make your favicon. It's usually a square or a round image. And once that's on your hard drive, you would just come here and click Browse and find it on your hard drive and load that. Next, here is code that you would want on every single page of your website. Usually that's things like Google Analytics and Facebook code, and usually they will tell you to put some code in the header or in the body, at the top of the body, or the footer of the body. Now the next one is something called the Open Graph. I know a lot of people don't use this because they're not familiar with it, but I'm going to give you an example. This is something that you want when somebody drops in a link of your website, Facebook, Twitter, in a text message or a chat or WhatsApp or iMessage or Skype or anything like that. And if you've noticed, when you drop a link in one of those softwares, like Facebook or Skype or something, it usually turns that link into what's known as rich text. And then what it does is it pulls an image from your website and then it gives a description. Now, if you don't put any information, what's going to happen is it's just going to pull the first image off your site and blow it up, and that might be your logo. And that's why it's going to look pixelated, or it just might grab any image that isn't the one that you necessarily want to represent your brand, and it's going to pull the first bit of text off your website and use that as the preview. And you really don't want to do that. You want to have something looking very good, that if it's dropped into Facebook or Twitter or Skype, that it's almost like an advertisement or a billboard for your site. So let me give you an example of how that works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a website called Canva, right? So I just typed in Canva, and you'll notice right here that it's pretty much just a login page with this image right here, and it says design anything, publish anything. So if we put that into Facebook, you would think that it would probably say something like design anywhere, publish anywhere, and load this image here. So let's find it. So let's go to Facebook and let's type in the URL and see what happens when we type in this link here. And we hit return. Well, notice they have a different logo. The brand here, it says Empowering the World to Design, and then it says some text that you didn't see on the website. Create beautiful designs with your team. Use Canvas, drag and drop feature, etc. So this is how you can control what happens with something. I'm going to give you a little tip. The reason why I use Canva is because they're a great design tool. So let's head on over to Canva and let's actually see which. Okay, so now I'm here at Canva. I'm logged in. You can have a free account or a paid account. And what I would recommend is you just click on YouTube thumbnail like this, and then you can choose one of their templates over here, and then you can just put your images in and type in your text or anything that you want here. They have different free and paid versions of these thumbnails. I use many of these all the time. You can replace these images and text if you want. When you're done, you would just click download the image, and then it would download to your hard drive. And then when you're done, you come over to here into your apps, and you would load that image right up into your library. Just like that, we have that image loaded for our social graphic, and over here I would put a title, whatever I would want for my website, and I'll just set up our rich text. Now one more thing before we get started, you may notice that I'm using Chrome, and we recommend using Chrome for Groove pages. We don't recommend using things like Safari, Internet Explorer, or Firefox. So again, using Chrome will give you the best results. But remember, Chrome, a lot of users have a lot of extensions, and sometimes these extensions can corrupt software apps that are working online. So we found many times that there is not a problem with the app, it's a problem with the extension that is going on. So what I recommend you do is you go to the Chrome Web Store and look up this extension called Disable Extensions Temporarily. I have it installed. You would just click install, and what that would do is it would look like this little power button right here. And just like this, I just click that, and all of my Chrome extensions just went off, and I'll have absolutely nothing that's working within the website trying to control it. When I'm done, I simply click turn back on, and then I just drag this here like that. You see all my extensions on that. But for here, I'm going to shut them off so that I get a better result. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the exciting stuff. Let's build a web page. And as you can see here, it looks a bit empty. Okay, let's jump in, and now let's build an actual page. In fact, an entire website. And this is going to get exciting. So the first thing we're going to go over here is our blocks, elements, pages, and polygons. So let's talk about blocks. The first thing that we have here are wireframe blocks and preview blocks. And I'm going to click on all blocks here. As you can see, the wireframe blocks are meant for you to be able
To fully understand how to use the software the best of it, watch the entire video tutorial until the end. Once you've finished, you can get the free sign-up link in the description below.
And I'm going to click Add New Page. Website is free. But let's just create a blank page as well. When we click on these three dots here, we have some choices to edit the settings, set it as the home page, rename it, clone it, delete it, or have navigation. So I'm going to show you some of these things. First, let's make all the pages. I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call this About Us page. Okay, then check it. Now we have all the pages of our website. Now at any time, I can see what page I'm in by what's highlighted here, or I can just go to the menu and I can change my page. And all these pages are fine. But I want you to notice here, this says primary navigation. So these are the navigation links that I'm going to show. Navigation link. The thing is, I don't want people to actually see my ebook page on the navigation, so I'm going to put that here on hidden pages, just like that. And I drop that, and I have that. I also certainly don't want you to see my download link, so I'm going to hide that from that. I'm going to put that here. Well, now I have my download page and my ebook page hidden from the navigation. All right, now let's put a navigation block up. Now, when I go over to the blocks, I can either choose a navigation block here and just drag it over, or I can choose one from the prototypes. So I'm going to pull a prototype up just like this, and I'm going to drag that over there like that. And if you notice, it said first link, second link, third link, fourth link, and fifth link. And it automatically just populated that based on my pages here. Now look at this. If I move my support above the media, it switches. And if I move it back, it goes just like that. Now, the other thing is, I don't want the media on my navigation. I wanted that to be a sub-navigation of the content. So how would we do that? Well, you simply just indent this in like that, and now I have the media as a drop-down of the content. And we have to see that functionality on the page view. Okay, but that's pretty much how that works to just build a thing. Now, the other thing you're noticing is I have the logo here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over to here. It opens up my style editor. Okay, I'm going to click on functionality. I'm going to click browse, and I'm going to look on my hard drive for a logo, and I'm just going to pull this Groove Pages logo here. We're going to load that into my library here, and I'm just going to click select, and I'm going to click update, and that puts my logo in just like that. Let's say I want to change the background of this entire section. What I can do is I can go here and just click on background, and we're going to have a full color picker here for you. But right now, we have different shades of the color working like this. We're going to have a little thing to allow you to put in one of the 16 million colors. But let's assume I wanted to make this color picker in the background. And I would do the same thing here with this menu section. I would select menu, and then I would change that background as well to pink, just like that. I'm going to click on this undo button here, and you can always go back and change that. Now, I want to show you one more thing about these menus. The thing is, if I want to have an external link, right? Let's say my support, I want to go to my help desk, and I don't want to actually go to a page on the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this page, right? Because it's not really a page, right? It's not really using something like that. And I don't actually need a page for support. And now the support page. But what if I want to link that to an external page and not necessarily a page that's on this website? Well, what we do is we go to this menu right here, and then I go to functionality, and what I can do is I can add an external link. And how many external links do I want? Well, if I put 2, then I get these examples here like this, but I just want one external link this time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my help desk here, and I'm going to support. And I'm going to tell that to open in a new window, and I click update, and just like that, I now have an external link that I now go to my help desk where these actually go to pages on the website. Okay, I'm going to open up the style editor and just let you know 2 things that will happen on every style editor. You will see here ways to change the text, the background, the border, spacing, sizing, the shadow, and any custom CSS if you had a super web designer that wanted to do some ninja stuff. And anything that needs functionality, like a pop-up or that menu, or a countdown timer, or a carousel, it will then have a functionality tag. Most things won't. Most things will only be designed. Some things will have functionality if you need to add a link to